Hi guys. Thousands of soldiers from the Syrian Arab Army and National Defense Forces were seen heading towards the southern provinces of Dara and al-Qintra on Thursday and Friday. These soldiers are expected to reinforce the troops that are already in southern Syria for the upcoming offensive against the rebel forces. Most recently, the National Defense Forces sent their Kolmon and Damascus branches to the Dara countryside, where they will be tasked with aiding the Syrian army as they attempt to retake the provincial capital and Nazib crossing. According to a military source in Damascus, this upcoming offensive is expected to be the biggest operation to take place during this 7-year-long war. With the rebels not backing down, this upcoming operation could be the bloodiest battle, one of the bloodiest battles of this war. The Iranian militias are dressing up as a Syrian army. The United States have warned Syria not to attack their forces in southern Syria. However, the militants are building up and the Syrian army is building up. With Iranians now dressing as Syrian army personnel, there'll be no way to distinguish between Iranian militias and Syrian army, which means members of the Syrian army are most likely going to be attacked directly. That's going to cause contention with Russia, who supports the Assad regime. And obviously with the United States warning Syria not to attack their southern forces and Syria looking like they are going to do exactly that, it means the United States will most likely be involved. So you've got the two major powers who are backing these two forces on either side, potentially having direct contact with each other through these proxies that they're waging war with. So there's a lot to watch. I keep saying it, but you know, as we're entering into next week, we are looking at some really significant events taking place or possibly taking place. Ramadan ends on the 14th of June. So that's just in about 5 days' time, and after that is when I believe, you know, this war on southern Syria is going to take place, and from there it could escalate rather rapidly, particularly if Russia and the USA do get directly involved, and then you've got the potential for Israel and Iran clashing directly as well. There's a lot. So I'm just trying to bring you the information as quickly and as accurately as possible. If there's any mistakes made, I'll do my best to update them as quick as possible as well. So in related news, in connection with all the events that are going on around the world, the other report I didn't mention but was aware of is the grounding of the B-1B fleet of bombers, which the United States uses. Now, obviously, this is not their only bomber. They have the B-2. They have other aircraft which can be used in replacement of the B-1B. But it does kind of fall in line with, I think personally, like they're saying something was wrong with the ejection system in all of these planes. Now, for it to suddenly go wrong with all of them, says to me another cyber attack. We know that China have recently hacked the US submarine secrets. So in that sense, they may have a strategic advantage over the United States if the United States is unable to change their plans that much. We've also had the reports of the US Navy, all those accidents that they were having, crashing into other ships and stuff like that. I believe that was a cyber attack. So pretty clear that cyber attacks or hacking is going to be a major part of the conflict and may come just before things really, you know, kick off in terms of missile usage and stuff like that. So it's important to watch when you see all these little reports of our technical fault here, or, you know, a particular aircraft or a particular vessel being taken out of service, why it's being taken out of service, for how long is it going to be taken out of service. The why is more important than the how long, and for me the why is pointing towards the cyber attacks that have been successful. Again, you've got the rumors of Russia hacking into the critical infrastructure of the United States, like power plants and stuff like that. North Korea hacking into critical infrastructure as well, putting out malware and stuff like that. So it's pretty clear that a lot of this war is going to be fought in cyberspace and has been going for a long time now. We get the little rumors here and there, oh, malware, little hacking attempt here, little, that's actually a cyber war going on. Each country putting out, you know, going against each other in different ways, attacking infrastructure, attacking the economy, attacking all sorts of different things that are connected to the internet and to the cyberspace. So we're looking at multiple levels of war here: cyber war, nuclear war, just war in general, economic war, trade war. The word war is the key word for 2018. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless.